her chest to her flanks. Aware of this, Pinkie approached with her scalpel. With only a smiling glance to Dash, she made a long cut across her pelvis, just above her crotch. Great. Moving up her body, she drew a similar incision under her ribs. One final cut was made down her stomach, connecting the first two. Looks like I got my eye on you, Dash. I don't know why I spelled it with an I. It should be E-Y-E, not I. With a moist, gooey sound, the new door flapped open. The sight of her own organs and the lack of feeling caused Dash's breathing to intensify. Pinkie sliced open the abdominal sac and grabbed the large intestines. Oh, and yeah, here comes something pretty gross. And, I really hate, body parts and stuff. It kind of makes me lightheaded and everything and nauseated. But probably since I'm just reading this, trying to sound dramatic and everything, I'm probably not going to really think about it too much. Anyway, continue on. Separating it from the rest of the digestive tract and pulling them from the forming cavity, Pinkie was getting whatever that means, jovial, and started making jokes. Dash, growing weaker from the new source of blood loss, tried to shut out the comedy act. Pinkie was laughing. "Look at me, I'm Rarity," she said, slinging the tube around her neck and spreading blood in all directions. "Isn't my new scarf so pretty?" Reaching back in, she cut the small intestines off the bowels. Squeezing out the excess excrement, Pinkie filled it through her teeth and dragged it back and forth. "Didn't say you gotta floss every day, Dash." Wow. That part actually grossed me out a lot. Rainbow Dash was barely aware of what was going on anymore. The shock was causing her to fade. Pinkie got disappointed. Driving back into the guts, she ramped up her routine. "Oh, don't go yet, Dashy." She started pulling out the rest of the organs, stopping at each one. "I know I can be a real pancreas, but I just kidney with you. You really got to learn to liver it up. Boy, these jokes are getting bladder. Guess you gotta develop a stomach for them." Yes, you probably do. I probably need to also because this is pretty gross. She placed the discarded body parts into a bucket, keeping the last one for a bit longer. "Ooh, bagpipes," she said, placing the tube in her mouth and the organs in her armpit. A spurt of acid hit her tongue. "Ew. Oh hey, there's your cupcake, Dash." Dash didn't hear her. She had slipped from consciousness minutes ago. Pinkie, not satisfied yet, hit her with another adrenaline shot. Dash woke up and last time, her heart jumping. Her blood flowed out faster. It wouldn't be long now. Pinkie put Dash on her down. What? Wow, that's bad. Pinkie put Dash on her back and straddled her chest, scalpel at the ready. Rainbow Dash, I'm disappointed. I thought you would last longer. I really wanted to spend more time with you before we got here, but I guess it's my fault. I should have taken it a little slower. Oh well, it was really nice knowing you, Dash." The blade sunk into the blue one's throat, and it worked it up to the chin. Coming back down, it circled around her neck. The last thing Dash felt was her skin being cut away from her skull, this metal scalpel scraping her teeth. Then she was gone. And then Dash died, sadly. And painfully, too. Pinkie Pie stared into the mirror. She did a really good job, even keeping the eyelids. She winked. Dash winked back. Pinkie smiled. But still, she was sad that her friend was now gone. It had only lasted 50 minutes. Not nearly as long as she wanted. She looked up, the cadaver hanging there in the center of the room, the last of its fluids draining into the pan. Yep, no more Rainbow Dash. Then Pinkie cocked her head. She was starting to take notice of the fact that there really wasn't that much damage. In fact, she began to think, an idea exploded in her head. She was good at sewing and she had all the pieces. All she had to do was put her back together. Yeah, just get some stuffing and bingo. She'd have Rainbow Dash forever. In fact, that's what she'd do for all her friends when their numbers came up. Oh God. She was so excited she skipped over to the body and with the Skinner to get started. The cupcakes can wait. Pinkie had a friend to make. Like that. Cupcakes can wait. Pinkie had a friend to make. Silver Spoon suddenly woke up. Good. I was hoping that this, I was looking at Silver Spoon, and she's a little bratty pony from the whatever the blank flank thing, and she's just that really black bratty looking one. And anyway, Silver Spoon suddenly woke up. She was on her back and couldn't move. She couldn't see. Where was she? Freaking out. She was just about to scream when the pony from the bakery appeared in front of her. Hi, she giggled. Where am I? What's going on? The frightened little fowl asked. Oh, well, you see, your number came up, and I gotta make cupcakes, Pinkie explained. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. I wouldn't worry if I was you. It'll be over soon. She approached the girl, Scapple at ready, when a small voice called out from behind. Miss Pinkie, what are you doing? She paused and turned to look at Apple Bloom. And here comes the twist ending. The yellow baby pony walked up to her with an angry look on her face. Silver Spoon started to feel relieved. Ah, can't believe you're doing this, she pouted. You said this one was going to be mine. Dun dun dun. Pinkie apologized. Oops, sorry about that. Yes, I forgot. Here you go. She handed the blade. Apple Bloom climbed on the table and stood over her prey. Silver Spoon tried to struggle. She stared in fear at Apple Bloom and her apron, the pink apron with a shiny tiara on it. Silver Spoon started to cry. Apple Bloom grinned and opened her mouth. Hey, Silver Spoon, guess who's going to be a blank flank? Dun dun dun. And that was Cupcakes for everyone who wanted to be freaked out. I hope you have not changed. Well, I don't know. You probably changed your feelings about Pinkie Pie now, and this kind of had screwed me up a little bit. But who cares? I was already screwed up to begin with. But I hope this was very interesting for you, and I hope you didn't throw up while you were listening to this. I wasn't really coming up with anything to say. I just really wanted to read this because no one else has a reading of this. I actually searched it up. I was looking for someone, seeing if someone did, and I like listening to I listen to My Immortal and stuff like that, like people reading that, and I'm just a better listener than a reader. But hopefully a lot of people enjoyed listening to this story, and I guess the moral to the story is if your friend owns a cupcake factory and she wants to make you into a she invites you to come make cupcakes with her, you probably don't want to. You probably don't want to because you'll turn into a cupcake later.